Hello everyone, I am here to do the second video that I said I wanted to do. The other one I was planning on, hopefully if YouTube cooperates with me, I hopefully got that one uploaded on Saturday, which is today. And this one I'm planning on uploading on Sunday. So this one is my melting basket for the week. It is full. I completely filled my basket. I don't expect that I will get through all of this. There's no way. I'm sure I could put a pretty good dent in it, but finish it, yeah, I don't think I can. Excuse me for a second while I take a sip of my coffee. Oh, I needed that. All right, so this is now week 2 of the Low Buy Collab. And first thing, just to kind of, put out there where I stand in terms of my Low Buy Collab, I have purchased from Scentsy. Technically it's the only place I've purchased, and I did say I was excluding Scentsy from my Low Buy. I did purchase, and I need to do that video. I did, and because it came in yesterday, I got my box of, I did a 6-pack from the Bring Back My Bar. Like I've said, there's many of the scents I already own because they haven't been gone that long. Like maybe they had already come back in another Bring Back My Bar. So I still have some of those scents. And there was a couple that I wasn't too keen about getting, and I may change my mind at some point and get those. So I was pretty much able to do just I think just a 6-pack, and then what I did was I did a specialty club order where I was able to get the scents that are exclusively available that way. And in there were a couple of scents that I already own and that I already have. So I felt like I'm not going to add that into the specialty club order that I'm doing because I already own those scents. So what I did was I added a couple from the other section of Bring Back My Bar that I didn't get in my 6-pack or when I ordered the 6-pack. So I'm waiting on that club order. When I checked it this morning, it said printed. So hopefully it will ship soon. And what I'm going to do is when that gets here, then I've already started pulling the bars that I already own. I think I'm missing maybe 3 that I think they're upstairs and I haven't gone to check in there. So then I'll have those pulled. I'll have the ones that came in yesterday. And then when I get the club, I should have all but maybe 2. Because I think there was 2 that from the scent description, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like that. And I didn't feel the need to spend the money on something that I really don't think I'm going to like. So again, I may change my mind. I do have a party that technically the date has passed and so the party has closed. I just haven't closed it out. So when I close out that party, I'm probably going to finish picking up whatever scents I don't have or have not gotten, and I'll have them then. So I need to do that video. But for now, we are going to go over what is for this week. So yes, I did spend a little money on Scentsy. It is I excluded it from my Low Buy. And other than that, I have not. As of this morning, I had items in my cart for Hayden Row, and I had items in my cart for the bathing garden. And I just kept thinking about how I'm supposed to be saving my money, not buying a lot. We're on a low buy, and I kind of got out of it. I, just played around on Facebook, whatever, for a little while. Went back to the cart. Actually edited it a couple of times before I finally said remove, and just took everything out of both of them. And I was like, okay, then I'm trying to see how well I can do. I'm not saying I'm not going to buy something this month. I may wind up going back into one of those and actually purchasing something, but I'm trying really hard not to. I'm trying to stick to the low buy. And given that we're still very early in the month, I don't want to use up my allowance that we've given ourselves for this this early in the month. So I'm holding off as much as I can, and we'll see how I do. So anyways, second week, January 9th through the 15th, is a week of Scoops and Clams. And it says, everyone has a stash of scoopable wax. Mine's not that big. And clamshells. That I got. I know you don't reach for it. Now is the week to do so. They can be brand new or half used. The goal this week is to use it up. I love the way Drew words things. He does such a great job. All right, so scoops and clams. I personally don't have a ton of scoops. I do have some, and I figured, okay, I have some. Excuse me, I need another sip of my coffee. I have some that I had already opened when I first got them. And then I have a couple that I pulled that aren't opened yet. And my goal is to try to use them up as much as possible. I had some that I did not want to grab that have not been opened up, but I didn't want to open them up because I didn't feel like they were for this time of the year. I don't want to use a scent. Like if I feel like it's a fall scent, perfect scent for Thanksgiving or Halloween or something I don't want to do that in January. I don't want to use it. If I feel I have I have wax that I feel like is very summer oriented, I don't want to use that right now. It's January. I don't want to do that. I have enough that I think I can use what I have that I think I can fit into the time of the year that we're in. So that was my goal to do this time. So, and clamshells, if you've watched my videos, you know I have a ton of that, right? Because I do Scentsy. So have a lot of those. I'm going to start with the scoopables that I do have. I have this one that I picked up from Candles by Victoria, and it was kind of like a custom, I guess. It was, what does she call these? Does it say? No, but it's kind of like, I would say, a scoopable. It comes with she gives you a little spoon to use. And you had the opportunity to, I think it says Wax Blaster. That might be what they're called. You could mix 2 different scents in here. So I had mixed Let It Snow with Christmas Memories. And that is from, like I said, Candles by Victoria. And I have used this. This thing was so full when I got it that the lid wasn't even on completely. That's how full it was. She couldn't get the lid on completely. And I haven't used that much. Partially because it was a very mild Christmas season. Like, if you watch my videos, it was like probably mostly in the 80s most of the time. So I had a hard time using some of these scents. So this one, I don't know if it's the Let It Snow or the Christmas Memories. I kind of think it was the Let It Snow. There's a distinct cinnamon, but it's very those like red disc candy cinnamons, like that kind of cinnamon. I think it smells great, but I just didn't have the opportunity too much to use it. So I hope to get through a lot of this as long as we have cool enough days. Let's see. I pulled the spoon to go with all of them. This one's not open. Most of them I have here are opened, and there's a couple that are not. So, if you've followed me for a while, you know that I love lemon scents. So 2 of the scoopables that I picked up early on when I first dove into idea of getting some scoopables. I had gotten these from L3 Waxy Wonders. This one is Lemon Jet Puff Mallow. And this one is Sparkling Limoncello. So, lemony scents. I'm trying to remember. This one's got more of a candy, the Lemon Jet Puff Mallow, kind of a candy lemon scent. And the Sparkling Limoncello has the more tart lemon scent. So I'm probably going to try to do this in the kitchen is my guess. This one I pulled, this is a new one that I got. This one I had actually received as a sample from Made to Melt, who had asked me if I wanted to try some scents, and so I had purchased some stuff, and then she also sent me some samples, and she included this as one of the samples that she sent me. Sis is the owner of Made to Melt, and it was the scent of Downy in Scoopables, and it's very strong. It smells like Downy, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep this one in the half bath downstairs, and that's where I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one in the half bath along with some wax from Clamshells. My thing with the Scoopables, why I haven't really been using them that much, I tend to keep the little paper liner things in the dishes, and I find that I have a very hard time getting Scoopables out of that. I wind up a lot of times just tossing the liner and getting a new one. And the reason for using the liners is, I have a lot of warmers out, and like I said, I tend to change the wax in the morning when I come down to start working, and I don't usually have a lot of time to do that. I got to get to work, got to get busy, so I don't have time to do a lot of changing of wax. So I don't want to walk around with a bunch of cotton balls or cotton cleanups. I don't want to have to change a bunch of wax the old-fashioned hard way liquid. So I have a lot of the clamshells pulled because I want to continue to do regular wax and limit the Scoopables to certain areas. So I think in the half bath, I'll use it in there because I figure, okay, that's one warmer. I can easily change the wax in, a couple of cotton balls, clean it up, and move on. The other ones I'm probably going to do is the dish over over the stove. I think as a Scoopable, that one, it won't come out as easy as Scentsy. It won't just kind of pry out. I'll probably have to kind of clean it after I try to get it out. But at least I think with a paper towel, I could probably get it out, clean up anything that's left over after I get most of it out. And then after that, I think I'm going to use the rest in the Yankee candle warmers in the melt cups. So they'll be more for coordinating with other scents that I have going. So got that first one from Candles by Victoria, the two lemon ones from L3 Waxy Wonders. This is the Downy from Made to Melt for my bathroom, and let's see, these will be from my room, and this one will also be for the kitchen. This is one that I've never opened. I have on here that I received it 5/14/21, and it was from Rose Girls. And it's lemon snowdrop cookies, and did somebody say frosting? This was probably, if not my original order from Rose Girls, it would have probably been within the first 2 or 3 orders that I did. And I have yet to use it. I can't really smell it, but I can smell it when I rub my finger on it. But I think it's going to be, bakery, right? Although lemon snowdrop cookies, obviously I picked it up because of the lemon. But I think it's going to be a more distinct bakery. So I'm thinking I'm going to do this one in the kitchen in that dish to go with the other lemon ones that I do. I probably should have paid attention to what wax I pulled for the warmers. And then the 3 other ones that I have here, two are open and 1 is not. These I'm probably going to do in my my bedroom. The bathroom warmer has a Yankee. And if not, maybe the one on my desk, excuse me, the one on my desk is also a Yankee. So I may do some of it there because I could easily clean that one out because I could kind of do that one while I'm working sitting there. And so one of them is L3 Waxy Wonders Pink Sugar Patchouli. Definitely my kind of scent. Perfumey, perfumey, perfumey. Love it. Smells awesome. The other one that's already open is also from L3 Waxy Wonders. Well, all 3 of these will be L3 Waxy Wonders, and this is Amityville. And Amityville actually has notes on it. It says Cashmere, Twilight Woods, Warm Vanilla Sugar. And then it says yummy underneath. And yes, it does smell yummy. In terms of coal sniff, I think Pink Sugar Patchouli smells better. But it does smell good. And I think it'll do well in my bathroom. And then the one that I have not opened is also from L3 Waxy Wonders. And it's Overlook Hotel. And I smelled it this morning when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to put into the basket. And see, it still has the little thing on it. And I pulled it up so I could smell it. And it has a very fresh, almost kind of spa-like scent to it. But then I almost get like a, it's probably my mind playing tricks on me. But almost like something that you'd find in like blue sugar or something like that. Almost like that's mixed in there. So I think that one will do well in my bedroom also. So that is the Scoopables. I'm running out of room here. I'm going to put them on the ground real quick because I need to be able to pull the wax bars out. All the clams. All right. I just left myself a little room. All right. I figured I would start with one that was in the week that I just finished. Since technically it's considered a clam. It's just, I guess, what people would call a naked clam is what they call it because it's not in the clamshell anymore. But it's 2 pieces that I had left of Frozen from Destination Wax. I'm going to do that. And then I pulled 2 other Destination Wax ones to do. I'm going to try this one in my bedroom. It's Vegas Showgirl. And it says, dishy blend of melon, pink flowers, coconut milk, and leather. On coal sniff, you definitely get the leather. So I thought, okay, let's try that in the bedroom. And then, I guess this one's going in my bedroom too, based on what I'm reading here. Also from Destination Wax, it's called That Man. Spicy and fresh manly stuff. Leather, tobacco, musk, teakwood, cedar, sandalwood, and black pepper. If those notes don't sound like something that I would absolutely love, I don't know. And this one's got a pour date. Wow, pour date of April. So you know that one's cured. Yeah. That smells like something that's going to go in my bedroom and do wonderfully. I hope I can actually get through this. Several of the scents that I've done. One of my favorite scents, it's one of my favorites, is from Destination Wax. It's called Rumor Has It. And I've gotten it in clamshells. And like I said, I have 2 warmers in my bedroom and a Yankee in the bathroom. So in my bedroom, I've used like 1 cube in each warmer of Rumor Has It. And it's easily lasted me 2 days. So if these do that well, I may not have an opportunity to finish that much because I'm not going to change it if it's still working and doing its job. So we'll see. I went ahead and added back in from this past week also Maui Mist. Since I still have 6 cubes, it'll go back into the bathroom and try to get used with like the Downy. So interchange those. Oh, I had another Destination Wax. Totally forgot about this one. This one will be for my kitchen, I think. And it's zucchini bread cranberry. Lightly spiced zucchini bread with tart cranberries. And this one on the back says it's got a pour date of 5/14. This one smells really, really good on cold sniff too. So I think the only Scentsy bars that I pulled are ones that were in my basket of stuff that I had already opened before and need to be finished. So I was like, you know what? I'll take this week, use the opportunity to finish these bars. And that way they're complete, and I'll start with fresh ones after that. And as you know, like I said, I have a gazillion clamshells of Scentsy bars. So I have another week where I will concentrate on Scentsy, but it won't be this week. Anyways, I still have just 3 cubes of cocoa lime. Again, because you just never know when, it's not really cold. So I have 4 cubes of perfect peppermint, which I would have liked to have used this last week, but since it wasn't blue, couldn't do that. And 4 cubes of one of my favorites, lemon sorbet. Love lemon, and of the lemon scents, I think lemon sorbet is probably of like would have been, let's say, current, right? Because I do have one that's a Bring Back My Bar that's in my club that I absolutely adore also, but lemon sorbet is probably neck and neck with that one. So I have 4 cubes left of Fireside Chats, which I wasn't super crazy about the first time I warmed it, so we'll see how it does this time around. Another one that's an older Bring Back My Bar, and I still have 5 cubes. I'll probably mix this with something because I'm not as crazy about it by itself, and that is spiced berries. Some things I think do really well mixed, more so than by themselves. 2 cubes left of Just Breathe, which if hubby decides to continue sleeping in that back room, like if he's still not feeling like he wants to come to the room, like he, doesn't want to get me sick, I may put this in that room so that he can enjoy that. 6 cubes left of Cashmere and Corduroy, which was a new scent this past fall, winter season. It smells awesome in the clamshell. And those 2 cubes I did in the half bath maybe a couple weeks ago because the first time I warmed the first bar I didn't get very good throw. So I thought, well, let me do it in the bathroom. And in the half bath, it did fantastic. So I don't know if it just needed more cure time or what, but we'll see. And then I have 2 cubes left of pomegranate prosecco, which I had done this one New Year's Eve night. Like I put it in probably like 7 o'clock at night. And I used 6 cubes of the bar. And I'll use these too, but it wasn't like bad. It just really wasn't my thing. And let's see. Oh my goodness. I pulled a lot of bars. I tried to pull clams that most of them were, a lot of them were ones that already had pieces missing from them that were already open. And if not, then I pulled some that maybe I just haven't even tried the vendor. Like I purchased them, put them on the side to let them cure. And now I'm like, okay, it's time to use them. So, I had one more. I think I have just this one more left of regular clamshells from Scentsy. And that was in Marshmallow Mint. I do love that kind of buttermint scent of marshmallow mint. And what else is in here? I had an open, this will be perfect in the kitchen to go with those scoopables of lemon scents. Yes. From Destination Wax, I have 3 cubes left of iced lemon biscotti. So that'll get used. Oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to that. There is one more Scentsy in there, but I'll get that at the end because it's the very bottom. All right, this one I only have 3 cubes left. It's from Jim's Daughter Crafts. It's a scent called Wild West. It says mysterious, slightly masculine with hints of leather and musk. And I don't think I liked the leather in here. I don't remember enjoying it the first time. This one, I still have 4 cubes. I had done 2 cubes of this. I don't remember where. Originally, and I did not like it, but I was like, well, time to use it up, even if it's in the mudroom and I just don't go in there. And it was candy corn from L3 Waxy Wonders. And I'm not going to say that all of them, but generally, when I open up her clamshells to smell them on cold sniff, I get a heavy plastic scent from more than 75% of the clams that I do have from her. And I may have bought 1 or 2 of the clams, but I think most of the clams that I have from L3 Waxy Wonders were ones that I've gotten in mystery boxes. Some of them I think smell really good. And like this one, the candy corn, I probably thought it was gonna smell good, but no, I didn't like it. So I do want to finish it because I don't want it to be sitting around. I definitely don't want it sitting around till next fall. So I will finish up this candy corn. I need some place to put this. I'm gonna throw it in my basket that I was using earlier. All right, this one I actually have mixed it with this one before. That's why they each have 1 missing. And I had done a blend, and I think I had mixed it with blue sugar. I think that was one of the ones I had. I don't know. I'm almost positive I mixed this with blue sugar, and I really, really liked the combo. But there's still 5 cubes of these. And this one in particular, I don't think has a plastic smell. Yeah, it does not have a plastic smell. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love this scent. And the name throws me off. It came in a mystery box, and I'm so glad it did, because if not, I probably would not have picked it up. And it is chocolate amber type. I'm not familiar always with the types, unless, obviously unless I've seen it, smelled it, this is not one that I would have smelled before. I would tend to guess it's probably like a Bath & Body Works, because it seems like a lot of times that they are, but that doesn't mean it is. I don't really know. But oh my goodness, chocolate amber type is phenomenal. It smells so, so good. Love it. And like I said, I mixed it with, I think, blue sugar, and I had mixed it with absinthe, which was another one that came in a mystery box. Yeah, and when I smell absinthe, I'm like, it seems like a blender to me, because it doesn't seem like something I'd want to warm by itself. So chances are I'm probably going to mix it with that chocolate amber and do that. And I might even have to go back and find one of my blue sugars and use it so that I can still do that blend. This one is a full one that I have from L3 Waxy Wonders, and this is SoCal Hollister type. And when things are abbreviated, because I don't know the scent, I can't tell you. I don't know if it's supposed to be SoCal or does Southern California. I don't know. Maybe Southern California Hollister type. This one, I get a lot of plastic smell from it on cold sniff. And I don't get... I would think I'd get like this strong cologne, from like going into one of those stores. I get mostly plastic. So hopefully it doesn't do that on warm. Another type, and this is wood sage and sea salt, a Joe Malone type, JM. And this one I have a full clam. And I have had wood sage sea salt in a lot of blends from the Pharmacist's Daughter, and I've always liked it when it's in that blend. When it's in a blend, it smells really good. This one I don't really get a plasticky scent. Yeah, I think I get the wood sage sea salt. This one smells really good. This one is another full one from L3 Waxy Wonder of sugar cookies. So I'll probably try to do this one in the kitchen. I actually smell sugar cookies over plastic. That's a good sign. So it might do really well for, because traditionally something like sugar cookies, like I don't even do, I think, Scentsy's sugar cookies, because I just don't smell it. So who knows? This one I might do pretty well with. Another one that is full from L3, and this is Stonehouse Reserve. No idea on that one. Not a favorite on cold sniff. It's got a kind of a weird note to me, like an herbal spice kind of thing in there. I don't know which spice, not oregano but something in there that is not really my thing. All right, this one is from K Scented Melts. It's already open. I only have 3 cubes left, and this is Cashmere Black. Probably will get mixed because I don't think I smell it that much. This is one that I find very light. And it's supposed, I want to say, I think it's supposed to have a little bit of cherry. Or maybe was it amber? I remember there was a note in there that I specifically got it because I wanted to use it in a blend, and I think it's fine for blends, but I think it's too light for by itself. Wax pieces on the table. This one is from the Bathing Garden, and I think I have 2 of these, so I figured I'd pull one and warm this one. This one is a little out of my time, I would say, but I think I can get away with it because it's not like a heavy spice kind of thing. But traditionally, I think I possibly would prefer to do this like in, I don't know, October, November. I don't know why. It just, my mind tells me that. But the clam, I don't know if it's the little embed, whatever. It doesn't want to seem like it's closed all the way, so I figured let me just get this one done. So from the Bathing Garden, it's called Salted Caramel Popcorn, and I've actually done one of these already, and it's definitely a caramel, very popcorn kind of scent. I mean, like more than the caramel, I get the butter. A very buttery popcorn scent. I remember my middle son, who's usually the only one that'll comment of my boys. My husband will comment, but of my boys, my middle one is usually the only one that'll comment on wax. Usually, sometimes the youngest one, if he really likes the scent, will say something. But my middle son did not like salted caramel popcorn, so I may have to pick and choose where I do this one. Then this one, I have 4 cubes left. This is one that on cold sniff, it smelled phenomenal. Phenomenal. But 2 cubes, when I warmed them, I didn't get anything. I just didn't get anything. And I don't know, it could be like some of these other ones, I might have warmed it way too soon. It might have needed more time, even though cold sniff, it seemed pretty strong and thought it would do well. But it's a scent from Blazed Wicks, which was a vendor I had tried. Blazed Wicks is called Safe Haven, and the scent is gingerwood and palo santo. And I know it's got a bunch of little, like, I'm gonna say like little rocks kind of thing on the thing. Yeah, a lot of them I think have moved down to the bottom from me holding it up. So it's decorated very nicely and stuff, although that all those little rocks, they accumulate in your warmer dish, but using the little liners helps. Ooh, it's raining now. This one truly phenomenal on cold sniff. That gingerwood is deep and rich with the palo santo. I tell you what, I really, really, really hope that it was a matter of cure time and that it really performs better, because I love the way it smells on cold sniff. I just didn't get it on warming. So I'm probably going to, I may test it in like a small area like the half bath just to see if I can get the scent from it. Because it really does smell really, really good. All right, let's see. Got that. I pulled another one from Blazed Wicks. This was one that I had gotten from her that cold sniff, it's not my favorite, but it's called Enchanted Forest, and it has balsam, magnolia, and amber. And I thought because it has balsam, maybe it'll do better right now. Like maybe when I warmed, I must have, no, I don't think I've ever warmed it. I was thinking maybe I had another one and I warmed it, but I don't think I did because I wasn't crazy about it on cold sniff. I'm thinking maybe it'll do better at this time of the year. It's hard to see. When I remember when I saw it on her website, it's kind of like multicolored. I remember liking it, and I'm hoping it does well. It says that it's a soy wax, and yeah, I'm not crazy about it on cold sniff, but that's happened before many, many, many times, even with Scentsy, and I'll warm it and it does beautifully. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope that I enjoy it. I hope that it does well. It definitely smells strong on cold sniff. Then from Kay's, I pulled, I think I just pulled 2 clams, maybe more than that. Oh, I had another L3 one here. And oh, another one from, yeah, Kay's. All right, so I'll start with the one that was already in my hand. I pulled this one where I've only used 1 cube. It's called Bewitched, and it's zucchini, carrot bread, spiced apple, and toasted mallow. I think it's good for this time of the year. I don't want to hold it until next fall. My goodness, that smells so good. That smells really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that one. That one I'm sure I'm going to do it in the kitchen. This one I only have 1 cube left from K Scented Melts, and it is Orange Almond Scone. I've done this one in like testing blends, right? I've put it in some blends that I tested, and I think the scent is awesome. Oh my gosh. I do love orange. I love satsuma. I love almond. So I really, really, really like that one. With only 1 cube, I'm not really sure. I don't know where. I might do that one in the half bath. I don't care. I just want something to smell good. I don't care if it smells foody or not. That doesn't usually bother me. This one is also from K Scented Melts. This one is a full clam, and I thought it would be appropriate right now because, again, I don't want to have to hold this one until next fall, winter kind of time. So this one is called Cabin in the Woods, and it's white pumpkin amber, or I don't know. Nobody ever puts commas, so white pumpkin, then amber, or amber fireside. I'm not really sure. You probably know. This one, it has a very, I would say, because it says fireside, I find it has a very smoky scent. I like smoky, so that doesn't bother me. But this is not something that I'm going to want to do in the summertime or even the spring. So I'm like, nope, I better get this done now. I'm going to try to find the coldest day this week, which probably won't have too many of them, and I'll warm it then. The L3 that I said I kind of missed that was in here is Grapefruit Mangosteen, which again came in a mystery box, and I got it on 5/28/21. So, and this one, I smell the grapefruit and the mangosteen, whatever mangosteen is supposed to be. I don't really know, but I still smell plastic on this one. I do love grapefruit, so I'm hoping that it's going to do well. I'm hoping that the plastic scent is just the plastic and not in the wax. I did pull another one from Jim's Daughter Crafts, and this one's called Oceanside Spa. And it's cucumber, lavender, balsam, a hint of lime, and salty ocean breezes. So because it said it had balsam, I thought, okay, let's give this one a try. Might do well on one of the days this week that's not quite as cold, right? Oh my goodness. Some of these clams are always hard to open. Yeah, very oceanside kind of scent. Salty ocean breezes, I definitely get that. That's what I really get from this one, is like a salty ocean breeze scent. At least on cold sniff. That smells good. That smells really good. I like that. All right, and then let's see. I pulled 2 from Super Tarts. Have not tried Super Tarts. I had kind of been letting the clamshells cure for a while, and then it kind of got buried under some other stuff, and I forgot about them. So I was like, you know what? I'm pulling them for this. I pulled this one, which is called Hook, and it says leather, sea salt, cologne. You know that sounds like a me kind of scent. Definitely smells like a me kind of scent. This one I get the leather, but the leather it smells to me like a really good fresh leather, like a new leather, like, I don't know, leather, like a leather belt, leather jacket, leather something. Oh, man. And I do get a little bit of that sea salt and cologne. That smells really, really, really good. Really good. And the other one I picked up, the other one that I pulled from Super Tarts, I wanted to do this one during Christmas time, and with the more like 80-degree days that we were having, I just didn't get a chance to do it. And I was like, well, I'm not holding this one until next Christmas. And I felt like I think I can get away with it right now anyways. So I pulled one called Jolly Saint Nick. And Jolly Saint Nick says snow frosted sandalwood, sweet cranberries, and silver birch. Love birch. And this smells fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, I think it's perfect for the holidays, but it doesn't come across to me as a scent that's only for the holidays. Just like ideal for the holidays. It smells really, 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 really good. So I'm looking forward to that one. And then this was the only clam that I picked up when I did a first time buy from Black Tie Barn, and I bought several candles. This was the only clamshell that I bought, and I kind of been holding it with the thought that I wanted to do it during the spring. And given that our temperatures around here aren't all that cold, and I think this week we have a couple of days where the high is like 70 or 73 with a low of like 50 something. I was like, that almost seems like springtime weather. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pull the clam and hopefully get a chance to warm some of it at least on that one of those days. And this one was Plumeria Passion, which Plumeria to me being a floral just seems, I remember this one just smelling like springtime. Yeah. It smells like something perfect for the spring. So I'm hoping to at least one day this week get to do that one. Some of it at least. And then there's only 2 things left in my basket. Yep. And one of them is an open clamshell glitter stuff coming out because it's one of those. It's from the Bathing Garden. It's Cheshire Cat. So it was one of those like large clams. I usually will cut these in half. And this was when I first realized that these need more than a month, is this one. I think the pink is supposed to be like a raspberry something. And then the bottom is lemon something. I hardly smelled it the first time I did it. And I realized, because I think I did it like a month after. And somebody commented to me that you really need to leave Bathing Garden longer. So now it's, let's see, I have on here 5/22/21, so it's definitely longer. It's going to be almost 7 months. I can smell it. It smells good. I kind of think the raspberry, it might have been like a raspberry whip or something, and so I think the whip might have made the raspberry a little lighter than I'd like. But I do smell the lemon. It smells good. I'm hoping to do that one maybe in the kitchen also with more of the scoopables of lemon. And I pulled one brick and from Scentsy, and that is the vanilla bean buttercream, which I said I had used some when I did on King's Day, my king cake. So you can see the portion that I used of that. And so only portion I've used of that. This one is a relatively new one that I had gotten in one of my club orders, I believe. And so this is a great scent for me to use in that kitchen dish when I want to do some bakery or even mix it with a coffee or something like that. It'll kind of sweeten the scent. It'll, and it gives me the ability to put other things in there to still be able to get it out of the dish relatively easy. So that's it for what's going to get warmed this coming week. Obviously, I won't finish this. There's no way I could finish all of this, but I'm definitely going to give it the good old college try, as they say. And I hope that you're checking out everybody else's videos, seeing what everybody else is going to be warming for the week. And I hope that you're going to join in. You're going to support us. You're going to subscribe to anybody who you haven't already subscribed to, that you'll be back, that you join us and do some of these things. I'm sure many of you probably have some scoopables and clamshells also that you can do. And I'd love to hear what you're warming. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.